everybody, I am Angendra. This is What to Play Next, and this is Battlepaths. I'm trying to figure out if it doesn't have music. I'm just really bad at this. Occasionally I like to take a step back and accept that it might be me. Attribute distribution is how I have that error in my speech. It's attribute distribution, and for some reason I thought it was like adult for funny when I was little, but I didn't get it. So initially focus on speed and dexterity. Might as well. I mean, who's new and doesn't need to dodge? Chaos Realm. Love contradictions. Let's do that. Oh, I have to complete specific things. Alright. Seller stash is Y. Easy to remember. I is inventory. Stuff that I carry. M is for map. Skip turn. Give me some space. Alt to shore hide items. If I need alternate things. X, you drop them. Move with WASD. Special selection is your tabs. The trapper keeper. Menu or cancel is always escape. Your friends monitor. That's adorable. There you go. I read the instructions for once. Press I to open your inventory and equip your knife. I don't want to do. Oh my god, this game is already adorable. Where can I put you that you're equipped? Enter or right click. Oh, okay. So, enter. I just hover. That's what I do. Alright. So it'll just use it. No specials. No weapon skills. No bow hunting skills. Visit a shopkeeper here in Babatula. Alchemist or the armorer. You can sell unwanted items for your inventory when standing next to a shopkeeper. Press backspace to cancel this tutorial task. Thank God, you look like you can help us. That's because I can friend. I'm a user. We have a lot of trouble these days. Goblins are a real plague. They keep on raiding our villages and killing innocent people. That's tragic. In fact, that's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Even worse, the Green Orcs claim our territory. Their land is being conquered by the Red Orcs. Now they seem to be looking for new land for their kingdom, far away from their deadly enemy. Oh, I'm a double threat. If you've never been to this channel, hi. I'm a double threat. I'm upper class, and I'm also a priest. So I've worked with the poor. Every once in a while I run into the Green Orcs are trying to claim our territory, and I'm like, wow. Like, seriously, there are literally worse things. I can handle this emotionally, because they throw in all these power words and everything. It's one of the reasons I think gaming is so hilarious. We can barely hold our position here. Babatula is too far away from the Empire. Reinforcements are on their way. They fear that we will be overrun before their arrival. So you see how that would normally vibe with your average gamer, and I'm just enamored with the graphics and the fact that it's got a cute layout and everything like that, which makes me a hellacious beta tester, because they are not helping me at all. Like, Babatula needs to get somebody with a donkey and send them up to the Empire with some trade goods here. Babatula's not getting nothing from no Empire. Not a lot in this crazy world, but Babatula can spit out some pikemen. Unless we can substantially increase the strength of our forces here, we will lose everything. To help us investigate how bad our situation is, we spotted some orcs in the vicinity. It seems as if some gritty youngsters have made themselves comfortable in the village's storehouse. This may already be a sign of the advancing army. The plot thickens, is basically what he's saying. Since you look like you can easily take it up with some orc youngsters, you could do us a great favor by taking care of them. And we're anti-English now as well. Unless you should so choose to be one of those odd Canadians. So we can concentrate on defending the village against marauding goblins. Find the storehouse right here to the west. Please do not release the giant spider. I feel like I'm in Texas. Those are definitely Texas directions. Alright. Orcish Vanguard. That's not really like a quest per se as much as a label. Quest giver. Awaiting quest completion. Who are you, friend? I want to talk to you. I don't get to talk to anyone until I do this, huh? Well, west is always to my left. And this looks like my kind of game, where west is always to my left. Why would you do that to me? As the years passed and open world began, I'm like, I get lost in real life. You have to receive a certain quest before. Okay. Hold on. I need to Visit a shopkeeper. Press M to show the map. Alright. Get off my radar! Oh, I have to hold it. Weird. That's kind of new, but it's actually, I think it's better interface, believe it or not. Alright, Babatula, Outlands. Storehouse is kind of uppish. Unless this is it, but it doesn't look like it. I usually kind of tease on what I refer to as flash games. This one is actually doing a pretty good job. The graphics are good, they're different, they're, I don't want to say edgy. They have adorable things like cats to mark quests, which are, like, way to have your finger on pop culture. Battlepaths is turn-based. The higher your speed, the more turns you get. Move toward monsters to attack them. Press space to skip your turn. Oh, because they patrol. Got it. So I, like, might not want both of them on me at once. Which makes sense. Let's see. Current time unit. Next player turn. I just plan on pressing the up key. I was trained on Mega Man, which is where people don't respawn. So once I got the hang of it, it was mildly hilarious because Borderlands was like that and it threw me. Like, I had honestly expected them to advance past that. It's a mildly primitive form of video gaming where, like, really, you know, like, you should have multi-party or, you know, that sort of thing. We'll do all left. I have a couple ways of not getting completely and totally lost in dungeons. They don't actually work, but I like to tell myself that they do. One of them is to make all lefts. That way I can, like, block off all possible paths. Now, obviously, dungeons aren't designed like they used to be, where everything centers around the entrance, which I think is interesting. I always felt that that was, you know, intuitive. So, could never figure out why that would have gone away. I mean, if you're actually building a dungeon, everything should be centered around the entrance because that's where supplies would be coming in. I don't think there's that many evil masterminds in that many worlds where, like, anything else would have happened. You can see where I'm confused. But again, I automatically think about things from a wider perspective because I work with the church. I work with the poor. I'm used to thinking about numbers of people. I can't believe they made me take event handling twice. Respawn. Where do I respawn? Okay, so yeah, this is the same sort of thing. And I had that feeling. When it's just you, they will sometimes take the don't respawn route. Now, this was set up like a maze, so I wasn't sure they were going to do that. I was kind of hoping they weren't, so that I would have to, like, I can understand how it makes things manageable. And why you wouldn't necessarily know that that's what you picked. It might just be the device that works the best for you at the moment. You know, as the programmer or designer or whatever. Simply because then you don't have to center the dungeon around the entrance. See? We're not big into being intuitive anymore. It's okay. Vibe with me here, friend. Can I swim? I cannot. Hey, look, it even tells me. And that's what I like about these little flash games, is, like, there's somebody on this team who, like, has a clue about the fact that they don't, like, entirely get what's going on, but they're good at making games, so they're just gonna make games until they're good at what's going on, and that's, you know, anybody who's ever been trained for anything is probably like, yep, that's basically how you do it, because training generally just sucks until all of a sudden you're working and that sucks marginally more. Alright, so now I can hit you harder. Take that. Do you think it's that door? Or do you think it's a different door? I have urns I can break. Oh, this strikes me as a not defensible position. You learn all sorts of things from reading as well. I don't know how many of you guys are fantasy enthusiasts. Back in the day, Dragon Magazine used to be incredible. They had... you know, obviously they would have the high-end, like well, I mean, eventually Ed Greenwood, they did pull a whole world out of that guy, but, you know, the Ed Greenwoods and whatnot, Andre Norton's, whoever, was big, but then they would also go ahead and do... Is there more than one augmenting stone, or is it that, people are annoying. But anyways, they also had this smorgasbord of amateur writers where they would go through the slush pile and they would figure out, you know, do we actually think this is a good story? So you get an incredible amount of well-researched stories. A little bit like, oh gosh, there are all sorts of science fiction. Power generation. Choose a new special. Okay, so let's do regeneration. Because I did already die, so I have to double hit enter is what's going on here. What is that? That looks like some sort of teleportation thing. Quilt shoes, okay. Nothing happens. That only worked once. But one of them is that you fight in either doorways or hallways in order to limit the amount of enemies that, you know, can hit you. That was, gosh, I think Dragonlance? When they first ran into that, they certainly do it in, maybe I can step back one more. No, that did not help. What are the odds that these guys are smart? That's the next question you ask. Because I just did something magnificently stupid. What are the odds that these guys are smart? Okay, she can hit me at an angle. So this is kind of arcade as far as, like, grinding goes. I'm, like, really feeling it here. Yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and save and quit. This is really cute. As far as RPG goes, I would not say it's for mobile, which is nice. Like, ever since they started using engines, I just kept being like, this is, like, for mobile. And Final Fantasy X, I think it was 10 or 12 or whatever they're on, made me laugh so hard because they went and they did it, and I was like, yes, exactly, like, click, 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 you know? But it seems like it has this interface that you actually get to use, that you would use a PC or a console for, so I like it. It's cute. Smash the subscribe button. Love it. Hit the like button with love. You know, like, let me feel the feels there. I'm Andrew, this is what to play next. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video, and as always, much love.